It's a good day, good way. Today is 2/28/2026. And this is mainly for my veterans or for not just veterans, but people who think that they have a militia or militant or patriot level of thinking. The whole problem is beware your programming. Not everything you see is what's actually taking place. And that's not just some, oh, that was probably AI. I'm talking about in the sense of orchestrated events with the intent of drawing people into a position of more usability. It is what it is. So for my fellow veterans, especially those of us, let's just say 90s and earlier, 90s, 80s, 70s, where we had more of a Cold War type mindset, or to be honest with you, even the ones who grew up in these war on terror bullshit. You have to stop thinking that everybody is your enemy, and that when we get out here and harass some of these other countries, that is for the benefit of the American people. Sometimes it is strictly straight up political bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So when you can't see that there's an agenda behind movements, because I'm just be honest with you, I don't care if who we just attacked has been talking shit about us. If they have not been placing the American people in direct line of harm, like the American government has been placing the American people in the direct line of harm, then that's just somebody talking shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's just somebody talking shit that don't like us because we've done shit to them since well before the Afghan wars and since well before the Iraq-Iran wars. If we've always just been fucking with them and then they get tired of being fucked with because somebody else over there who's got a bully complex just gets to fuck with them, sometimes you got to learn to stay at home. I know a lot of people don't like to honor this, but this is no different than what got America drawn into World War II. When you allow some false flag, dastardly events that harm real people with the intent of angering said people so that you now get more justification and validation for doing more agenda-based shit, this is what you cause. You cause an alarm, wholeness. So for my veterans, because they're gonna focus on us because they started to understand. And when I say they, this is the people that's watching. This is not just government, but this is the control system that actually controls the government. They've been watching the American veterans get really tired of the way the country's running, because most of us will sit there and say that this ain't what we signed up for. This ain't the country that we all, lost friends and family for and lost parts of ourselves for. This ain't what we signed up for. This shit that we see now, this America with 3Ks, while it may have always been that way, this is not what we signed up for. So, in the sense to where they saw when we were getting tired of the way things going, the more information that comes out about just how sick politicians and people in positions of power, because you ain't always got to be a politician to be in a position of power. So the way we are seeing sick people safely continue to be sick and nobody do anything about it, it is only beneficial for them to distract that energy that's building, that tension, and misplace it somewhere else. And so while he's been saying that for the past couple of years, he's going to start a war so he can suspend the Constitution and make himself forever president, or however the fuck you want to put it. The problem I have is they're telling you what they're going to do, and then they do it, and the people are not taking their rights and privileges to stop it. So stop being so easily misled when they do shit that pulls on your energy, and then you fall back into your programming. And again, that's what I was saying, speaking primarily to my veterans, don't fall back on that on that programming of America, they've attacked us, God bless the troops. By all means, God bless the troops. And I don't even get down with that God bless the troops shit. Troops, protect yourself. But we have to start understanding where we're being placed in harm's way, like fucking pawns on a chessboard, then there's going to be the potentials for some casualties. If we don't start taking the hand that is moving the chess pieces off of the board, then there's always going to be the potential for harm. So don't get caught up in that military programming that we all got protect your buddy in the foxhole beside you. For you, I will. That military mindset. And that's what we all carry. The soldier is going to always protect the soldier. We don't give a fuck about the order. Sorry, miss me. If we are in a firefight, we don't give a fuck about the order. We're going to protect the buddy right next to us. That's just the way we operate. So don't get placed in that position where you now have to belay what got you there because you're trying to get out of there. We have to get out of this mindset that every time they show us a missile blowing up, oh, well, they attacked this, they attacked that. We have to start thinking bigger of what the fuck did we do to get there and why do we keep allowing it? Why do we keep allowing a government that is clearly not for the people, but is for themselves and their own personal agendas and the agendas of people who ain't even fucking part of the American system? Well, I should say people who are not a part of the American system legally, but probably are the reason why the American system is the way it is. Bullshit. If we keep allowing the shit to go the way it is, they're going to keep pulling on the programming. Because the obligation that you got to protect your family from somebody that is now protecting their family, make that make sense. You trying to harm somebody else is only trying to protect themselves from being harmed, but the same person that is telling you that we're being harmed is also the same people harming you. Sooner or later, you motherfuckers are going to have to stop being sheep. Sooner or later, we, the people, are going to have to become we the people and not maintain we the sheeple. If you just sit back and comply, eventually you're going to die. And unfortunately, in this realm that we're in, death is inevitable. You got to go sooner or later. So I would rather go out standing up for what I know is right instead of standing behind what I clearly know is wrong, but I'm too pussyfied to do anything about it. So again, before I get out of here, veterans, cut the shit. Stop that wanting to go put back on your uniform and get involved in some shit that is clear fuckery. It ain't got shit to do with us, but it has everything to do with us because we're being pushed around, the American people, like pawns for people who clearly have an agenda, and the agenda does not include us. This is not what most of us serve for. We didn't serve for higher taxes and higher racism. We didn't serve for higher food prices and higher gas prices and higher senses of division. I don't give a fuck what your skin color is. We didn't sign up for this shit, but it's what we're allowing. And if you're foolish enough to stay in your programming of thinking that America is great, I feel sorry for you. This is not what I gave 11 years and 2 wars for. It's not. And if you can honestly sit back and say it was for you, then thank you for your service, but fuck you too. Honestly. You better get your heads out your asses and stop letting this programming tell us who we are and what we're doing. And we better start looking at the commonality of the sickness of what's doing everything that haven't left us in any position of safety, but keeps putting us further and further in danger. We're in danger in home. We're in danger outside the home. We're in danger abroad. We are the laughing stock of the world. And some of y'all don't see that, or some of y'all see it, but you think it's just what it's supposed to be. Sad. Cut the shit. Veterans, stay the fuck out of this one.